How are you doing, team? Nokia powers are here, and we welcome you all to a very interesting video. As you can see, I have the Nokia 7.2 retail box here, and in this video, we will first unbox the Nokia 7.2 retail box. We will see what all is there inside the box. Then we will do a bit of hands-on with Nokia 7.2. We will talk about its design, we will talk about its build quality, we will boot it up, and then we will see how the display looks like. And we will also we will do a bit of a run to see how the software is. I mean, this would be the initial impressions, but that is the idea of this video, that we will share the initial impressions of Nokia 7.2, the hands-on impressions basically, and we will obviously follow up this video with a more detailed review of Nokia 7.2, where we will do the performance review. We will talk about different aspects of Nokia 7.2. In this video, we will also compare the Nokia 7.2 side by side with Nokia 8.1 and Nokia 7.1 to just see how the design looks different, how the different aspects like build qualities. So let's start. So before going to the box or opening the box, let's quickly see uh, the specs, major specs that are written here. So Nokia 7.2 comes with the pure display, which is it comes with HDR10 support, and it has auto conversion of SDR to HDR when a video runs on your Nokia 7.2. The display also tunes itself according to what photos or what media you consume on it. Then you have you as you can mention, the HDR video is there. Then it comes with a first 48 megapixel triple camera on a Nokia smartphone, and obviously Zeiss optics is there, so it's gonna be a great camera, we reckon. Then Google Assistant dedicated button, and it is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 mobile platform. The processor has evoked lots of responses from many people who are not happy with the processor choice, but Nokia 7.2, Nokia 7.1 actually can be Snapdragon 636, so it's a kind of upgrade over that. So while Nokia 7.2 processor is a upgrade over Nokia 7.1 processor, it's still people expected newer processor. But let me tell you that on Nokia 7.1 plus Snapdragon 660 was performing very well. We had compared it to many devices, and it was a winner. So okay, now let's go to the unboxing part quickly. Let's open it. Okay, so here we open the box. Okay, so this is your Nokia 7.2, and I think what color it is. Okay, we'll come to that 7.2. So what else is there in the box? So you can see a tool for SIM and micro SD card. Then we have user guide, product and safety info, and then we can see what else is there. So here we have the USB charger, the standard one, and then you have the headphone, which is packed with Nokia 7.2. So this is how it looks like after unboxing. You have all the standard stuff: phone, the USB charger, the headphone, and we have the user guide, etc. So this is your unboxed retail box, where you see all the standard stuff. At least good thing is that Nokia is still putting that headphone here. Many manufacturers stopped doing that, so it's a good thing. Now let's quickly do a bit of hands-on with Nokia 7.2. First without booting and then after booting it. So one thing you can notice, that the battery is integrated, so you cannot remove the battery. It's non-removable battery. Okay. So here we are with the charcoal black Nokia 7.2. As you can now notice, the color is charcoal black. Basically, the first impressions that it has got obviously good build quality. It's a Nokia, so while the device really feels good, sturdy in your hand, and then you go to the back, you will see the gradient lines. So it's a bit of design change from other Nokias. These gradient lines are looking good actually on the device. So it has a teardrop notch here, and if you go to the top, you see that that 3.5 mm headphone jack is still there. As I always say, it has become a feature, so very good that Nokia has still kept it there. Then on the bottom, you see the USB port, and the speaker is at the bottom. Go to the back, you will notice the triple camera, 48 megapixel triple camera with Zeiss optics, and then you have a fingerprint sensor just below the triple camera. Okay, so if you ask us how the Nokia 7.2 feels in your hand, how is the build quality, etc., then our answer is it really feels solid actually. So the actually with Nokia 7.2, HMD has used new materials. It's a kind of composite material which they claim to be even stronger than polycarbonate, which is considered to be taken from the material from which jet airplanes are built. So it really feels solid, and the overall build quality is superb, like always, like what you would expect from a Nokia smartphone. Let's quickly compare it with two more existing smartphones. So here is the Nokia 7.2 and here you have Nokia 8.1. So if I compare the design, Nokia 7.2 is slightly larger than Nokia 8.1. And as I said, design wise also the back design looks quite different. The material used looks different. And if you compare, Nokia 7.2 feels a bit more stable and sturdy in your hand as compared to Nokia 8.1 because of the new material which is used. And it is, I mean, equally premium, or I can say, I mean, it's not much different. Actually, both are very, very premium looking devices, 7.2 and 8.1. And 8.1 obviously had its own kind of fan base because of its the metallic rim around the device. Now comparing 7.2 and 7.1, so 7.1 really looks very, very small actually, quite small as when you compare it to 7.2. 7.2 is bigger device. If you go to the back, you will again notice the difference. The design wise, there is not much different. Both are like I can just say that, I mean, maybe there are like bit differences in how the edges look like, how they are built, but uh, if you look at the back, 7.2 has glass, it has a composite polymer, and the gradient lines actually give it a different kind of look. The 7.2 looks different when you go to the back. And when you come to the top, you see that 7.1 has the slightly bigger notch, while the 7.1 has a teardrop notch. So design wise, it looks a bit different. And when we take both in hand, the feeling of 7.2 become, I mean, it is bit more sturdy as compared to 7.1. We had the same feeling when we held 7.2 against 8.1 in hand, and 7.2 feels bit more sturdy than 8.1 and 7.1 as well. While 7.1 design was highly appreciated because 7.1 came with again that metallic rim with a glass design. But when you compare, so 7.2 will feel bit more, I mean, it will feel stronger. The reason behind it, because the back is made of such a material which is really strong. So that's how it's different. But if you ask me, all the three devices have that kind of premium feel of very good design. The build quality is superb. Obviously, that is what you expect from a Nokia smartphone. Okay, now coming to how the first uh, hands-on experience will be. Let's power it on. We will skip everything for now so that we can quickly go to the home screen. And we are at the Nokia 7.2 home screen. And first impression is that the display really looks nice. And the because it comes with a pure display, so obviously your expectations are really high with the display, and it feels that the display is really nice, looking good, colorful, and brightness also looks sufficient because currently I don't think we are at, like, we would be around 50% brightness, and it is good actually, looking nice. It's quite bright if you ask me. So perhaps we have to decrease the brightness so that you can see it clearly. So quite bright display, and it is really colorful. Let's quickly go to the pure display settings. Let's see what can do. Okay, so pure display, switch on and switch off. So that those are like the settings. So here I think pure display does not come with lots of settings like we have seen on Nokia 8.1. It just switch on and switch off, and it will then control different aspects of your display. For now I can say that the display is really nice, very vibrant and bright. So it's a quick comparison with Nokia 7.2 and Nokia 8.1. Okay, we can do one thing. We can actually put everything, make all things dark. Okay. So now when we make it dark, you actually can appreciate that Nokia 7.2 darks are really deep as compared to, uh, I mean, I think it's very similar to Nokia 8.1, but obviously better than what you see on 7.2. So darks are really dark on Nokia 7.2. It's good on Nokia 8.1, and on 7.1 it's like bit. I mean, if you compare, then I will have to say that Nokia 7.2 has deeper darks than both 7.1 and 8.1, which is quite good actually. That means the display on Nokia 7.2 is even more calibrated or even more vibrant than both 8.1 and 7.1 display. So okay, so that's what we wanted to see quickly. So if I go to the hands-on part, so I think everything runs smoothly as we would expect with the Snapdragon 660. It's a really capable processor. Though obviously we need to know that everybody wanted to have even a better processor, but so far I can see that everything looks quite fast. So this is our first impression of Nokia 7.2, and the device is a study. It's really well built. It looks nice. Very, I will say that it gives you that premium feeling. The back is a bit different from other Nokias with gradient, and it is really solid device. In hand, it feels very stable because of its back design, and the display we just saw is very bright, vibrant. The blacks are quite deeper when we compare to 7.1 and 8.1. We could see that. So with that, we come to end of this video where we have done the unboxing of Nokia 7.2 and shared our first impressions of the device. We will come with more coverage of Nokia 7.2 soon. So stay tuned to Nokia Power YouTube channel and nokiapower.com. Thanks for watching.